How's it going, guys? Panther Films here. Today we're going to be reacting to Season 3, Episode 3 of The Mandalorian. This episode is titled The Convert. Now, last episode we had The Mines of Mandalore, where we finally got to see Mandalore in The Mandalorian. Amazing. But yeah, basically, Din went down into the mines to go find the living waters, which obviously he needs to do to atone, right, and redeem himself. And that's basically what he intended to do after he got Peli's droid, R5, from Tatooine. Then he went to the mines, went down into the depths, fought some weird creatures with the Darksaber, and then got captured by some weird General Grievous droid. Then Grogu basically went to go get Bo Katan. He succeeded. Bo Katan then saved Din from the droid. She used the Darksaber against the droid, and then both Bo Katan and Din went to the living waters. On the way there, Bo Katan basically said that she doesn't believe in all these children's stories until Din fell into the depths of the living water after he, basically did his ceremony ritual thing that basically redeems him. And then Bo Katan went down and rescued him, and as Bo Katan was saving him, she saw the mighty beast, a Mythosaur, looking right at her. And it was a big boy or girl. We don't know the gender. Mythosaur. First time we've seen one in live action, and the first time we've seen one ever, I think. They're supposed to be extinct. So I wonder what Bo Katan's going to do with this information if Din didn't see it. I have a feeling he didn't, because he was passed out or whatever. The Mythosaur is prophesied to bring a new age to Mandalore. And maybe because Bo Katan saw it, it's going to have some kind of influence later on in the season. I don't know. And with this episode, seemingly being the longest episode of The Mandalorian ever that we've had, I'm interested to see where they go, especially after the ending of last episode. Is it going to be focused on the Mythosaur shit? Are we going to move away from that? Are we going to focus on something else? Is Din going to head back to the armor? I don't fucking know. So, maybe before my voice fucking goes, maybe we should stop doolallying around with this shitty intro and get right into the fucking episode. Wait, what? Dr. Pershing?
What do you have for me?
Huh? And there he is. Or she. I do wonder if she's gonna, say that she didn't see it. So she can, betray Din at some point. That's if Din even saw it. Wait, he passed out? What? Oh, look at Grogu. I saw a lot of people saying that Din just fell down because of his armor. Fucking dumbass. And he took off his jetpack too.
I am redeemed.
I witnessed it.
So he didn't see the Mythosaur.
You see anything down there?
I saw the chasm passing me as I fell.
The
bombings from the Purge must have triggered seismic activities.
Makes sense.
Did you see anything alive?
Like what?
Nothing.
Okay, so I was right about Din not seeing anything. I wonder how she's going to use that to her benefit, though.
This is the way.
What? You say this is the way? Whoa, shit. Empire.
Something's coming up on us fast.
Sounded like a TIE fighter.
How close
Go
are
down.
we to
Why are they still out here, the Empire? The fuck? It's interesting that it's got, yellow blasters. He's hiding. Ooh! Jetpack. Nice. The facility's gonna get destroyed, yep. Oh, that's sick. Did he stall there? I think he did. Plain chicken.
Made it to the N1.
Thanks for the backup.
I don't know why this area reminds me of fucking Arc 2. Arc 2, whatever it's fucking called in the sequels. Planet Luke was on. That's sick. Wait, what? Fucking R5. I don't think it's over. That was too easy, I felt like.
I'm seeing something on the scope.
That definitely was too easy. Unless it's the pirates. Oh. The base. Bombers. Fuck.
Those mudscuffers bombed my home.
Twice. And they bombed Mandalore. Oh shit.
Bo, we've got company.
They must have come from a bigger ship, right? Jesus, that's a lot of them. Why was there so many? Coruscant! I think. Wait, there's no way Mando would go to Coruscant. Like what? Is that the Opera House? It is! It is!
I believe the pursuit
Dr. Pershing. I guess that makes sense why they recapped him in the beginning.
Though that work is now behind me and I regret what I did, I assure you that my original intentions were good. Had simple organ cloning been available on my home world, her death would have been easily preventable. Thanks to the groundbreaking work of the Kaminoans, we know that cloning...
Kaminoan!
How are you finding the city? Comfortable, I hope.
Yes, though anything...
Mon Calamari. Why is he like so chrome?
Empire, Rebels, New Republic, I can't keep track.
We try not to get involved.
It's cool seeing Coruscant after the events of episode 6.
Congratulations on making
Jesus.
it. Ah. And if you have time, the galactic...
Eyes on the road, even though there is no road.
Join us for a drink.
Amnesty scientist, L-52.
You're new.
What do you mean?
Wait, so these are all former people that work for the Empire?
This is G27.
That's Cal from fucking Walking Dead. Uh-oh.
Doctor.
Gideon. I didn't know you worked for him.
I try not to think about him anymore.
I'm telling you, Moff Gideon's escaped. He must have.
Long live the New Republic.
I don't trust her. The way she was last season, and even, like, the beginning of this episode. Like, why did she go watch him in the Opera House?
There are more of us here than I expected.
It's not how the Empire would have handled it.
What do you miss, L-52?
Miss?
From before.
Maybe those, yellow travel biscuits.
Gotta say, though, I like the red ones.
You're crazy.
I find it interesting to see, like, what happened to some of the people that got out of the Empire after. Because obviously not everyone that was with the Empire was on board with what they were doing. They just had to do it. Is that her again? I'm telling you, dude, this is too sus. So you're telling me she knocked on the door, left the box there, and then sprinted?
Oh, I saw your talk last night. I had no idea you're so experienced. Wonder why they have you down here. But, you know...
Oh, excuse me.
What the fuck? What is this, a circus?
Oh. It's just,
What is that? Ice lolly? That glows?
Trillion permanent residents thought we were doing good.
How? The Empire was created by the mass murder of Jedi.
In the right hands, our discoveries could have helped a lot of people. I don't think it's something the New Republic would be interested in.
If it could help the New Republic, isn't that important enough?
I'm telling you, dude, I don't trust her. She wants him to do the cloning shit, or stop him from spreading the word of cloning.
There are lots of capable people who want to help.
What is that?
It's a rock.
Highest mountain on Coruscant. It's the only place on the entire surface where you can see the planet itself.
Oh. You consider that a mountain?
You want to touch it?
Are we allowed to?
An alarm's gonna go off. Don't touch it. Oh, the ice lolly. So that's like the only part of Coruscant that's organic. Everything else is just buildings. Which makes you think, like, what did Coruscant look like before all this?
Do you still find your current housing situation comfortable?
Yes.
I've been thinking about it. I know it's important, and in the hands of the New Republic, it can actually be used for good.
She's using it.
What do you need?
Why would she be willing to help him? Like, it's too sus.
You want to help the New Republic. They just can't see it yet. I have a lot to make up for.
I don't know, I don't buy it. Because at the beginning of the episode, she was putting on that outfit that he's wearing. Like she was just given it by the Empire. I'm telling you, dude, she's a spy. I don't believe it. It's too sus. Because she was fully on board with the Empire last season. There was no doubts at all.
Equipment I'm archiving, it's all coded to be destroyed.
It's Imperial technology.
Yes, but they can still be put to good use.
It would require authorization from the department.
So you're not really archiving anything then. Whether you like it or not, the Empire is a part of the galaxy's history. You have to get used to it.
Have you experienced any feelings of anger or resentment towards the New Republic government or its representatives?
Yes.
Have you experienced any
Is that like
feelings of anger?
like a little tick he does when he's about to lie?
The mobile lab station?
Let's go get it.
Tomorrow night?
Music? Hello? This episode kind of reminds me of Andor a little bit. She's using you. Also, why are they focusing on that? As if there wouldn't be an alarm that goes off. What the fuck? What is that?
Songs days, am I right?
I don't know, she's like too good at this. Like she's too used to blending in. It's almost like that's what she's doing right now. My god, look at Coruscant. Can we see the Jedi Temple? I want to see it.
They do, but they're Imperial.
Oh, not anymore. Grab what you need and we're back at amnesty housing before you know it.
It's just awfully convenient that she knows exactly where they need to go. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Oh. Ooh. Why did that guy look like fucking an orc from Lord of the Rings? Like, did she not think this would be a thing?
We're gonna jump!
What? What the fuck? Convenient. Almost like she knew. Oh, it's a Star Destroyer. Nice.
Never done anything like this before.
First time for everything. What's this on? Ew.
I must have passed you on Gideon's ship 100 times. Elijah Kane, communications officer.
My mother was a doctor in the town where I grew up. I would spend days in her office dreaming of a lab like this. What did you want to be when you grew up?
I didn't really have a chance to think about it.
What was that?
Just the ship settling.
No, it wasn't. Based off what she just said there, that she didn't have a choice, makes me think that all she's known is the Empire, and without it, she isn't the same. She needs the Empire to survive. So she's a spy for the Empire, I'm telling you right now. Yep.
Cell 52, raise your hands. You were under arrest.
Not her, though. Yeah. So they needed him to clarify what's considered like a cloning material, right?
Good morning, Doctor.
Listen,
Indoctrination by the Empire is challenging to overcome.
What the fuck?
wait, this is a mind flayer.
What the fuck?
You'll see some pleasant colors here.
That's the thing from Andor, right?
I've been through the treatment myself, in fact, and I found the experience refreshing.
His voice.
She brought me there. It was a trap.
Oh, that's funny. He says it's a trap to Amon Calamari.
You are a real credit to this program.
She wants to wipe his memory, right? So they don't get any of the clone knowledge, right?
You're welcome to stay.
She's gonna fuck with the equipment, right? She's gonna wipe his memory. She's with the Empire still. I mean, that alone proves it. The travel biscuit. I could see that coming from a mile away. Like, she was really committed to helping out Moff Gideon last season. There's just no way I could see her fully changing. Oh, I wonder if Bo Katan's gonna be redeemed. Because she bathed in the waters too, right? Hey, what's up, Paz Vizsla? Make sure there's not another crocodile.
These are lies, meant to keep us in exile.
And who are you, Night Owl?
Bo Katan.
I am Bo Katan of Clan Kreese.
You were both apostates.
We have been to the living waters. I bring proof.
I mean, how else would they be able to, like, clarify that he did it? There's not a lot of them, but they all look fucking cool. Oh, she's gonna meet the armor.
I have proof.
I wonder if we'll ever see her face.
He fell into the depths and I pulled him out.
I also saw a Mythosaur, but I'm not gonna bring that up yet. Speaking of a Mythosaur, though, there's one in the background.
He speaks the truth. Din Djarin, you are redeemed. And Bo Katan Kree, you too are redeemed.
Oh. She just got dragged into it.
Did you bathe in the waters?
Kind of.
I did. And have you removed your helmet since?
No.
You are one of us. Welcome.
The music.
Bo Katan of Clan Kreese. This is the way.
This is the way.
She just got dragged into this. She didn't want this to happen. He's not happy about that though. Yeah, it's still out there. But yeah, overall, I'd say that was a pretty decent episode. It did focus mainly on Dr. Pershing and Kane, but I assume it's going to be very important later on, because that's usually what The Mandalorian does. But I find it funny that we have an episode like this from Mandalorian, when that's how I felt with Book of Boba Fett, when Mandalorian had an episode dedicated to him in that. I was like, it was Boba Fett's show, so why are 2 episodes dedicated to just Din? So what the fuck? Yeah, this episode gave me like very big Andor vibes, which is good, because Andor was great. Like, seeing what happened to people that wanted to move away from the Empire after episode 6 is really cool to see. Like Dr. Pershing. Like, we saw him once last season, I think. Was in like a hologram, like in episode 5 or 4 of season 2, I think. And also seeing Kane, which obviously, like, she's still with the Empire. That was like the symbolism with her biting the biscuit. Like, yeah, I'm still on the side of the Empire. I'm undercover for potentially Gideon, because they did kind of bring up that Gideon might have escaped, but I don't know if I'd like it happening off screen. I'd rather see it, because usually you have the rule show don't tell. If you tell but not show, it doesn't have the same impact. But I mean, it would make sense he's escaped, because who else would be getting TIE interceptors and TIE bombers to go around Mandalore's system? It doesn't make sense to me. It has to be Gideon. No, there's no way, because unless the Empire stays around Mandalore, but that wouldn't explain how Bo Katan's managed to stay there for a bit on that one planet. Because there was a lot of ships there. There must have been like some Star Destroyer or something. I could see a lot of people saying this episode is considered filler. I don't, because now that Din has been redeemed and Bo Katan has been redeemed, that's going to be very important going forward in the story. Because what I assume Bo Katan's going to do is that she's probably going to take out the armor or take over the Creed and prove to them that the Mythosaur's out there. Or Din will. Like, Din will take over, in a way. But she knows something that Din doesn't. Din didn't see the Mythosaur, she did. So, it would just make sense that she uses that to her advantage. How long do you think Bo Katan's not going to wear the mask for? Because I have a feeling she takes it off like every time we see her. So the reason Din fell down at the end of last episode was because of the seismic activity, and, you know, he just fell right into the depths. Because he wasn't wearing a fucking jetpack, and he was wearing Beskar armor, so he just sunk. But it's interesting that he didn't seal his mask, because they established that early on in the episode. But whatever. Also, was the Mind Flyer the thing from Andor that was used on Bix? I don't think it was, right? Also, in a way, like, the New Republic are kind of arse. Like, there's no, like, proper training, it feels like. They're just as bad as the fucking Empire when it comes to that. Did they not do background checks on Kane? Or anything? The reason why I immediately thought it was sus with her was because last season she was perfectly with Moff Gideon. Well, Pershing in season 1 and even maybe a slight bit of season 2, even though he was only in like 1 episode, he showed a little bit of doubt. You know what I mean? It was also kind of cool to see some of the creatures in this episode. And that thing that they established with the mountain makes you think, what did Coruscant look like before all this fucking technology and buildings came along? I wonder if we can find any images of that somewhere. Maybe in Legends? It was also kind of cool to see the Opera House too, from Revenge of the Sith. And a mention of the Kaminoans, which is interesting, considering what's happening in Bad Batch right now. Also, speaking of Bad Batch, don't expect a reaction for this episode, because my voice is fucking killing me. So, it might not be worth sacrificing my voice for Bad Batch, especially if the episode isn't great, you know. But yeah, I mean, so far this season's been good. It's just basically been wrapping up what Book of Boba Fett set up for Din's storyline. I do find it kind of annoying, though, that this is the longest episode of Mandalorian, and it's barely got the Mandalorian in it. Hopefully next episode is long, too, and we can see like what's going on with the Armorer and Bo Katan. I feel like there's going to be a bit of conflict there between them. I don't know why. And it makes me wonder, will we ever see the Armorer's face? But yeah, I mean, overall, decent episode that definitely sets up things to come, and I'm very interested to see where they go in this season, because I genuinely don't know. Because it kind of feels like a lot is being set up, so we'll have to see how it all comes around in the end. Who knows? Maybe it could be a 2-season storyline like the first 2 seasons. I don't know though. But yeah, I'm going to cut the review short because my voice is about to go. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-ta and farewell.